Hello and welcome. I'm Architect Anna, and I have great news. I now have 100 subscribers and I have cracked the triple digits. I figured this would be a good chance to tell you about me and my goals for the channel now that we're about 4 months in. Firstly, I have to admit something. Up until this year, I had never subscribed to any channel on YouTube. Honestly, I thought it was annoying that they kept asking all the time. But now that I've started my own channel, I completely understand why they do it and how important it is. So if I watch more than 2 videos of someone, I make sure to subscribe so I can show that I appreciate their content and want to show my support. And to the channels of the past, I'm so sorry. Jenna Marbles, Charlie is so cool like, Ray William Johnson, I'm so sorry. I love you guys. You made my teenage years so much more fun, so thank you. I have been watching YouTube and loving it since I moved to England in 2007. It's like a friend that always has fun stories to tell me and is around whenever I need them. Besides entertainment, I also go on YouTube to learn new things almost every day. Recently, I learned all about how to fix cow hooves, something I never really thought I would need or be interested in, but thank you, the Hoof GP. Random, but pretty cool. Also random, I have joined a beauty pageant, and to get to the finals, the public vote has just opened, so if you could go to missgeneration.uk to vote for Anna Berkman, Architect Anna, then that would be most appreciated, and thank you, I hope I make it through the finals. Ooh, and make sure you stick around to the end of the video so you can find out why I chose the name Architect Anna for my channel and my personal brand. Let's get this started. So when I was first thinking about starting my YouTube channel, I had so many ideas about what I wanted to do. It wasn't until I learned about the YouTube algorithm before I knew I had to be more specific with my topics. I really want to build this channel strong and be around for all of you for the long haul. So wanted to make sure I chose subjects that were narrow enough to appease the algorithm, but also broad enough to keep my interest for years to come. I want to make my channel both entertaining and educational, and discuss my education and career as an architect, and my interest and knowledge in business, finance, and organization. I hope that you'll go on this journey with me and that we will all have fun in the process. And behind every video that I create, I want there to be a message of kindness and compassion. I want to motivate and inspire each and every one of you to strive to be your best, happiest self. To not let negativity and life struggles get you down, and to just keep swimming, and eventually, you will see progress. At the end of every video, I say, be kind to each other, be kind to yourself. I'm not just saying it to you, I'm saying it to myself. Sometimes I get so in my head, I forget to think about others, and I forget to think about myself, my well-being, and to be as kind to myself as I would to a close friend. I want to show all of you consideration and compassion, and I hope if I ever make a mistake in the future, you will show me the same consideration. Because we all make mistakes, and for the most part, we're all just trying to do our best and do good. Since I started this channel, I have faced several setbacks, from computer issues, file storage, software's video and audio quality, video editors, and streaming difficulties on my second channel, as well as lack of motivation, exhaustion, and burnout. I think the biggest challenge I'll face in the future, hopefully no legal, hacking, stalker, terrible trolls, will be myself, making sure I still enjoy creating content and feel driven and motivated by it, and avoid procrastination. To be honest, for the past few months, I've felt like I've been throwing my videos into a void because I don't get a lot of interaction or feedback from anyone because it's brand new. Without the momentum that a community brings, it's all on me to keep going. With the knowledge and confidence that one day someone will see the channel and it will help them in some way. And avoid doubting myself, because if you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else? At the moment, I don't feel like I can call myself a YouTuber. Maybe after I reach the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get monetized, then maybe I'll feel like it's okay, and hopefully that happens this year. I can't wait, I'm so excited to be a YouTuber. All of the videos I produce and the time that I put into the channel I consider an investment, and one that I will not see a return on for a very long time likely. But I'm also learning so much about search engine optimization, long-tail keywords, online marketing strategies, finding balance between my 4 other jobs, and about myself. I think this period of time of hard work will be so key to my future success. And that success will not come easily, but it wouldn't be as worth it if it did. So having this time to struggle and work hard, I consider a blessing, because in the future, when I do achieve my goals, it's gonna be so much more worth it. And I'm gonna be able to appreciate all the success I have in the future because of how much I did and how hard I worked to get there. And one of the reasons I'm so financially driven is because I had a lack of financial stability for most of my life. My parents are both scientists, and I have seen them do amazing work for the environment my entire life. But since money was never a high priority for them, it left us financially insecure at times. In contrast, there's individuals whose only goal is profit and add no real benefit to anyone or anything, but have become billionaires. My parents tried to shelter me from our financial issues, but for the past 10 years, I have been more than aware and personally responsible for everything that I have to do. Also, living alone in another country can make the need for financial stability, and really any stability, so much more important, because you don't really have anyone or any place to fall back on. So that's one of the reasons why I'm so driven and why I work so many jobs. And I am still only at the beginning of my journey on YouTube and as an architect, so I can't promise that I'm gonna get everything right, but I'll do my best to have my videos be well researched and informative so that you can get effective information. I also want to incorporate reaction videos into the channel at some point from an architect's point of view, because I think that'll be really fun. And find a balance between education and entertainment to give you a well-rounded view of architecture and working as a professional in multiple industries. But I can tell you, for me, educational videos are a lot more difficult and stressful to create than entertainment videos. Some of the videos and topics I discuss are quite sensitive, and I really don't want to offend or upset anyone. But I know that is inevitable, and I need to accept that haters gonna hate, and be strong enough to not let those negative comments affect me in the future. So to stay motivated and continue to enjoy what I'm doing, I'm gonna need to mix it up from time to time and go back and forth between education and entertainment, while still balancing that need with what the YouTube algorithm demands to sustain the channel long term and not get stuck doing a narrow topic of videos. I'm hoping as the channel grows, I can bring in other architects to discuss specific topics that they might be more qualified or experienced in, and showcase up-and-coming designers and their work. I think it's going to be so much fun and allow me to meet some of the most interesting and innovative people within the profession. Becoming an architect was so difficult for me and took such a long time. And even with that, I don't think I could ever be entirely fulfilled in one career or as an architect alone. Generally, as an architect, you can only be as creative as your client, budget, and planning policies allow. It would be amazing if I could fund some of my own projects in the future and have a lot more freedom with what I'm able to create, and to be able to travel the world, explore, and learn for the rest of my life. There are so many wonderful things about being an architect, but there's also a lot of things I'm not a huge fan of. So I want to find a way to become the architect of my dreams and grow into the person that I want to become. I'm trying to establish my own personal brand for all of my future business ventures and set a solid foundation for all of the work ahead. When it comes to business and finance, they've both been something I've been really interested in from a young age. But it wasn't until late last year that I set my sights on becoming a millionaire, and a 5-pronged strategy for how to make that happen. I can tell you that being profit-driven and compassionate are not mutually exclusive in business. And doing good doesn't mean that you have to be selfless. You don't have to feel guilty for benefiting from something, especially if it's helping someone else. I think it's possible to do business ethically, responsibly, and for the good of the environment and the community, and still turn a profit. I know there can be a balance between the two, and that is how I want to do business. When I finally make it and have the financial stability and success I've been working so hard for, I really want to give back and pay it forward. I also want to be genuine and show you the real me, behind the scenes, and behind the more professional exterior I show on my main channel. So I started my second channel, Architectanna IRL, in real life, where I take my daily streams from Twitch and I just upload them to my second channel unedited to show you I'm not perfect, I don't know everything, and I struggle just like anyone else on a daily basis. I get overwhelmed and stressed and require a lot of coffee to get through the day, but while trying to maintain a positive attitude throughout the process. If you want to witness all of my setbacks and general confusion and tiredness, you know where to look. You can also join the Twitch stream at architectanna or the Discord at Architect A's Club for even more fun content and updates. And finally, why Architectanna? So you might be thinking it's kind of a pretentious name, but the reasons I chose it are as follows. After 10 long, arduous, difficult years, I finally became an architect and am allowed to call myself one. Before that, and during all of my 10 years studying, I was not allowed to use that specific protected word. Also, it is what I am. I am an architect. I am Anna, Architectanna. Another reason I love alliteration. When I was 13, I called myself Artsy Anna. And then when I started live streaming last year on Bigo and UpLive, I called myself Adorable Anna. And then after I qualified, Architect Anna. You see a pattern? Another reason I hope it's easy for you guys to remember and it makes my channel subject more obvious. And another reason, that episode of How I Met Your Mother where Barney was pretending to be Ted and called himself an architect as a new entry in his playbook. Ted Mosby. Architect. Thanks for watching. And don't be past me. Subscribe and stick around for more content to come. As always, be kind to each other, be kind to yourself, and stay fabulous. Bye! Ted Mosby. Ted Mosby. Architect. Ted Mosby.